Ow. Bum my toe. Okay. Hello everybody, my name is Sigmandis from the Holy Shatt Podcast. I'm here to give you a brief tutorial on the amazing add-on called Auctioneer. Auctioneer is one of a handful of add-ons that you can use in World of Warcraft for your daily selling, buying, trading, arbitrage, and all kinds of other things on the auction house in World of Warcraft. If you are looking to make gold, it is an excellent add-on to have, and as with all add-ons, it is free and simple and easy to install. Simply go to curse.com and pick it up. Now, with any tool in World of Warcraft, you need to know how to use it. That's what this tutorial is going to do. It's going to give you a very basic overview of the tool. I am nowhere close to being an expert with Auctioneer, and neither will I claim to be. I've used the tool for several years. It's just I'm mainly kind of a raider, so I just use it to pick up things as I need, maybe make a little extra gold on the side, but it has made me a lot of gold. As you can see at the top of my screen, I've got 44K. And I managed to make that in about a month just doing this casually. So I'm going to show you a few of my tips and tricks on how to use the tool. The first thing, when you install Auctioneer and log into the game, head straight to an auction house and chat up the Auctioneer. When you open it up, you're going to notice some extra tabs at the bottom of the screen and a button, the scan button. You're going to want to go ahead and click the scan button. Depending on your server, how many auctions are up and about currently, it's going to take anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes for the scan to complete. The estimated time left is a pretty good idea, and it's honest about how long it's going to take. So this is something that you're going to want to just do and go grab dinner, take a shower, do whatever. This is not something you're going to want to sit in front of the screen and do. And of course, like any other good WoW player, you can simply just tab out. But you're not here to see how long it takes for my scan to complete. You're here to see how to do something with it after the scan is completed. So, there are two ways you can go about making money in the game. You can simply sell items that you already have in your bag. You do that through the Appraiser tab. I'm going to give you a look at the Maelstrom Crystal. Always click refresh before you sell something. It'll give you the most up-to-date prices. As you can see now, it says it's less than a minute old. Buy per an item, that's the buyout price. You can set the number of stacks on the item. Of course, the item has to be stackable. I have set it down to 1, and of course, because I decided to film this footage about a week before I did the audio for the voiceover on it, I am completely behind. So I'm clicking pause here. Now, the top bar is your stack bar. So if an item can't be stackable like gear or something like that, obviously it's just going to let you keep it at 1. But for like a Maelstrom Crystal, you could do 20. For some other things, you can do like up to stacks of 100, 200, whatever. The bar below it is the number of stacks. So if I had, let's say the Maelstrom Crystal, you can stack up to 20. If I had 24 Maelstrom Crystals and I had the stack size set to 20 at the top and then all at the bottom, it would do 1 stack of 20 and then 1 stack of 4. If you slide it one more down on that second bar from all, it'll go to full. And in the same example, 24 Maelstrom Crystals, it would do a full stack of 20 and stop, and it would keep 4 left over. You can continue to slide it down as much as you want. The add-on automatically knows how much you have on hand, so it's not going to let you sell more than you have. The smaller bar underneath that one that I have paused the mouse on, that is the duration bar, so you can do 12, 24, or 48 hours with that. Let's click play and let this go again. All right, just finishing up the demo there. The pricing model. I've played around a little bit with this, but honestly, I haven't had much success with understanding what the heck it does. If you do, please leave a comment because I'd love to know myself. I just leave it at the default. Seems to work just fine. Always basic sense, common sense, however you want to say it. You're going to want to make sure that your item is the cheapest. So right here, that Heal You Dead has his or her Maelstrom Crystal up for $194.75. So I want to make sure that mine is lower than their price. And apparently I thought it was really important to show a bunch of different pricing models while recording this. Yeah. Keep going. Okay. The other one, the search tab. And I'm going to pause it one more time here to tell you about a very important lesson I learned about search. The search that you're about to see is based off of the data that it's brought in by the scan. It is in no way based on real-time data. The data it's based off of is current as of your last full scan. So, that being said, always run a scan before you do anything in the search tab. If you don't, you're going to pull up like a bunch of auctions that have already ended or have been bought out, and then when you try and buy the item through it, you're going to be pounding your head against the desk after setting all those options and search fields and everything in this tool, and then when you go to buy the items and it's like, it doesn't exist, it doesn't exist, why do you keep clicking me, this auction doesn't exist. So, that being said, make sure that you run a scan before you do this. Click and play again. Arbitrage is really good. It's basically going to take your past data and see if an item's too low. You'll buy it, and then you'll relist it at the current moving price. My favorite one to use is enchant mats, and what this is going to do, and it's great for enchanters, is it's going to go and find out, and as you can see here on the video, I can set the percentage of price that I'm looking for on anything. And I'm going to click pause again, and next time I do this video, I'm going to do it at the same time as my audio layover. It's not only going to pull up the enchant mats itself, it's going to pull up gear that you could disenchant to get the mat from. Very, very, very helpful, because especially on my server right now, the enchant mats are going to be much, much higher price than what I can buy like some of this green gear for and disenchant it and turn it into enchant mats itself. So let's go ahead and click play. And I've run the search, and again, it's based off of the search data off of my last full scan. And because I ran a scan before I did this, I know it's all there, so I'm going to click buy out, buy out, buy out, buy out. If you see in the chat box, which I've covered up to protect the names of the innocent and my friends who were texting me during this, if you did not run a scan, chances are it's going to say auction no longer exists, please try again. If you see that, run another scan from the main page like you saw at the beginning of the video, and try the search again. Now, here's where I get to show you another cool little add-on I use called Postal. Postal, you're going to see me doing this at first. I'm going to open each little individual message, take the attachment, message deletes, and you do that over and over again, which is a big pain in the butt when you get a bunch of your auctions and they don't sell. So, what Postal lets you do is you click that open all button, bam, it just starts opening everything. And you can see my gold going up. Okay, now it's going to the actual page. It just opens everything up and clears out your mailbox. Easy. So, let's go ahead and start disenchanting some of these items I've got so I can actually show you guys how much money I made. It probably would have been good for me to write down the gold I started with. Anyways, a lot of these items are going to disenchant either into Infinite Dust or Greater Cosmic Essence, both of which are going to sell for a pretty penny on my server, even though they are from Wrath of the Lich King. Especially the Infinite Dust, because, and this is the whole reason I've been doing this, is the bags as a tailor, if you're an enchanter, chances are you are a tailor, they still sell for a lot of money. In fact, most people that have alts and not a lot of gold are still running around with the BC bags, the mid-grade BC bags, I might add, the Netherweed bags. The Frostweed bags, which is the standard bag from Wrath of the Lich King, still sells on my server for a pretty penny, about to the tune of 200 gold a piece. The problem is the Frostweave cloth is not only hard to farm, but you have to have Infinite Dust because you have to take the regular spools of Frostweave cloth and turn them into imbued Frostweave cloth by combining them with the Infinite Dust. You can make a lot of money off of this. I'm going to pause the video again just so I can ramble on a bit more. I highly, highly, highly recommend you watching for items that you think are going to be a lot of money. The prices change from server to server, but with this Infinite Dust, I've easily made about, I'd say, 150 gold off of that one transaction right there. And again, prices are going to fluctuate, so you never know what you're going to make. But if you have any tips or tricks for me, please let me know. Again, this is Sigmandis from Holy Shatt. Remember, the Holy Shatt Podcast can be found live at live.holyshatt, that's 2ts.net, on every Sunday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific. You can also find the show and download it on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, or Holy Shatt, again, 2ts.net. Thanks for tuning in. Leave me some comments, like the video so that way it gets ranked higher in Google and more people see it, and tell your friends about it.